Hey, remember back in '93 when Ryan thought Shockmaster was going to be a future world champion?
The modern day wrestling god! What?
And that's why, Jack, you're so smart.
Now back to Jack and Ryan on the MonsterCast. Naito winning the G1 Climax over Okada in the finals. That's right, Naito champion again of the G1. I believe this is his third. I want to say third.
That's some high effort work there with
I can't remember.
Okada.
Love it. Don't you love it? I did a lot of work on this stuff this morning for no reason when I came back to my computer and it was all fucked up.
Got to put some MS Paint X's over his eyes too. Really
good shit. Actually, this was used on Canva, but okay. Mm-hmm. Options are limited when it's the free version. Mm-hmm. Okay, so let's talk about this. First off, I just want everybody to know that my final four ended up making it. Those were the final four that I wanted to actually end up going after the 8 were announced. I mean, because I wanted Eddie Kingston obviously to go to the tournament phase of it, but that did not happen. Let's not discuss who should have been in there and how they fucked themselves over there, Tama.
Master Wato.
Jesus, what? Anyway.
Master Wato should have been in there. Yeah,
Naito winning the G1. Let's start with there. Like it, love it, hate it.
It's whatever. It's another Naito G1. People over there like it.
Oh, they were way into it.
People love Naito over there, so, you know.
Speaking of Naito, that's the shoes I'm rocking. First time ever. I've had them for over 6 years, probably. Still don't even have the laces in them. Found them in the bottom of the barrel of my shoe stacks today. Just to pull these out for the show. I don't have a shirt to rock with them, so that's why I've never worn them. But now that they got New Japan shirts on Pro Wrestling Tees, maybe I'll get one. I wasn't paying that fucking much money for no New Japan shirt to be shipped over. That's fucking outrageous. But yeah, Naito winning the G1 Climax, so you're indifferent on it.
Yeah, I don't care. I mean,
so we can go with like it then, instead of you don't love it and you don't hate it. So
yeah, that's fine. I mean, I know that he's really popular over there. He's a lot more popular in Japan than I think he is with Western New Japan fans. He's pretty much been the top 1 or 2 fan favorites over there for years and years, so it's not really surprising they would have him win another one. It's about his time in the rotation of him, Okada, and Ibushi. So there you go. Yeah, I'm fine with it. We'll see what happens at Wrestle Kingdom, obviously, but
so he's going to get a shot at Sonata, assuming Sonata is still champion, of course, by the time he wrestles at Wrestle Kingdom, because Sonata has to worry about somebody else, baby, and that's everything being evil up in this bitch. That's right. Evil beat him, so that means he gets to go against him. Everything is evil in Sonata's life right now. Evil over Sonata every single fucking time. Let's go. People hate evil over here and over there, and I don't even care, dude. I'm like one of 5 fans of evil. Don't care. He's way better than Sonata. Sonata's boring as shit. I hope evil takes it from him. He's already stolen the title. He stole the title before the finals took place. So that was awesome. And now he's obviously going to fight him, but I assume Sonata's going to retain and take it all the way to Wrestle Kingdom.
Well, the story has to be Naito and Sonata because of Sonata leaving LIJ. So, I mean, you could do Evil winning it too, because Evil also really left LIJ, but they've already done that. They did that a long time ago. They kind of finished out the whole story. So, the story that makes the most sense is for Sonata to beat Evil, wrap that all up, get his win back from, all the times he's lost, and then have the Naito Sonata thing play out since Sonata split from LIJ. I don't know what direction they go with the winner on that, because it does kind of make sense to have Sonata win to wrap up that end of his arc too, where he's like, okay, I broke away, I proved myself, I'm good, I can do it on my own, whatever. They do their little handshake or whatever the fuck. Yeah,
but wouldn't it make sense for Naito to win it and be like, hey, you were good, but you were never better than me, that's why you were never elevated within LIJ?
I mean, like I said, they could do it both ways, but it would still make sense for Sonata's arc if he wins, so there's no telling who they actually have end up.
I can't take another Sonata win out of Wrestle Kingdom. Can't do it.
That's hater talk. So
Yes, it is. He's boring as shit. No charisma whatsoever.
he's not boring. He's
Terrible. I am not a Sonata fan. Sorry, guys. I like Naito, obviously, or I wouldn't have the shoes that I paid $130 for.
Do you like Evil's in-ring work, or do you like his character work, or do you like
All of it, dude. It's just different from everything else that's going on in New Japan. Like, the people that hate it, I don't understand, because it's not like Sonata and Naito and Okada, they all do the same thing. It's just House of Torture that does the shit ton of interference stuff. So I don't understand the hate, because every time you see somebody hate on Evil, that's what it's about.
Yeah, because it's not interesting.
Who cares?
It's the same reason people
You do whatever you have to do to win. That's what they say in every other goddamn promotion, right?
No.
Yes, they do.
No.
Yes, they do. Even
That's-
face commentators will be like, "Oh yeah, you're right. You just gotta do whatever you gotta do to win."
It's Bullet Club shit outside of Bullet Club proper, which is why people are weird.
I'm cool with it.
I used to like Evil, but now all his matches have the same formula and they're kind of boring. And it's not him necessarily; it's just the way that he's booked lately. I'm just not super into. So.
Almost every wrestler has the same formula.
Depends on what you mean by formula.
I'm talking about like their individual match. Like that individual wrestler has their own formula.
When it gets too formulaic, it's a problem. It's the same complaint that people have about current Roman Reigns matches with the constant fucking interference.
I don't have a problem with that either. What I had a problem with was interference on a match that wasn't supposed to have interference. That's what I had a problem with.
No matches are supposed to have interference. That's the point.
Oh my god, come on. We all know that's bullshit though.
I understand that the tribal rule shit had its own special thing that also said no interference, but double no interference. But all matches are not supposed to have interference.
But the ref doesn't see it, it doesn't matter.
Okay, so
I never had a problem with the Roman
tribal
Reigns
warfare
matches
one.
until the tribal. I never said anything about how Roman's matches ended.
But we're talking about the problem that people have with formulaic booking.
You know what the other issue is? I think, to your point, is that, you know, when I was complaining about how all Roman matches had the interference, but the issue wasn't really the interference, it was the fact that he needed the interference after having like 3 months off before he had another singles match type deal. Evil doesn't have that, so it happens a lot more often. So as a person that's on the Western side that only watches G1, Wrestle Kingdom, New Year's Dash, you know, the big shows or whatever, it's maybe not that apparent to me. Like, it doesn't affect me as much as them over there. So I could understand why they don't like it as much, I guess, if he's on every fucking card. Having a 4-on-4 match and still needed interference is I would see that as an issue. Yes, that would annoy me.
It's boring as shit. You just wait every time there's an Evil match, you're just waiting for the stupid fucking.
I can say that about Yano matches though. He does the same shit every match.
But he's supposed. Well, he doesn't, because the way that he does stuff is, it's all comedy spots. But the way that he does the comedy spot is significantly different per match, especially in high end stuff. Like, he gets pretty creative with it. But if you mean like he cheats in every match, sure. But the thing is, he finds creative ways to do it where it's like still playing to that comedy element. There's no comedy element in House of Torture fucking interfering. This is boring.
Taekwon in the house. Taekwon, if we get booted off of here, it's been nice knowing you. I won't have a new graphics card till Friday. I think I'm about to buy one when I get off of here. But my computer's been fucking up on me. But he says, I like Roman, but I do think the constant interference clashes with his presentation as a dominant heel. Correct. Because even guys who weren't necessarily dominant heels were able to get clean wins on occasion, like Flair, Angle, Jericho. Oh, Flair did it all the time. I mean, Flair cheated within the match, but he never needed outside help to win the matches. He would do the thumb to the eyes, back rig, hit low blow, shit like that when the rest was not looking. But he never had the entire fucking Four Horsemen come out there and interfere in every match.
I mean, that's basically what the House of Torture stuff is, yeah, and the Bloodline stuff, yeah. Just.
But yeah, the legitimate heels, even like the MJF type deal, same concept. They don't need 4 other dudes doing their shit for them, because if you're in every promo talking about how you're the greatest in the world type deal. Now I'm not saying Evil does that. That's the one difference. Evil never says that. He doesn't say he's the best in the world, he's the best wrestler in the world, he's better than Okada and all this other shit.
You have no idea what the fuck Evil says.
Come on, man. He doesn't say that. He says everything is evil. That's what he says. which is accurate.
He says that too.
So he does exactly what he says. Everything is evil, cheats all the time, and he follows through. I don't understand why we're mad about that. I'd be more upset about the Roman Reigns thing, who is the tribal chief, and everyone needs to look up to him, but then he uses minions to fucking do all his work for him constantly. Or if like he said with the with Flair and Angle, like if Flair and Angle came out there and every match they had 3 dudes interfering, I would understand why people would be upset about that. You can't call yourself the best in the world or ever and then have a shit ton of interference constantly.
Do you think Evil's
So I don't think Evil has that issue. Evil has never. Come on, man. Come on, dude.
Do you think Evil has never cut a promo where he said that he's better than everybody else in New Japan?
He's better than Sonata, and I believe him.
I know that this is what it all boils back down to, is you just don't like Sonata, but
why would I?
Right now.
About one more thing about G1 Climax, the Ospreay changing his title. What do you think about that?
I don't give a shit.
You don't care? I think they should just call it the Intercontinental or the International is what would make more sense, and then have it be whatever that country's flag is, etc. And just have different titles for whenever somebody wins it of that nationality, which would be cool as fuck to me. I mean, his description makes perfect sense, but I mean, like, I really don't care one way or the other either. It looks pretty much the exact same title, except it's just a different flag, right?
Yeah, somebody did say something about it being some sort of precursor to maybe bringing back the Intercontinental, but I don't know how you do that since its lineage now is tied with the current IWGP.
Yeah, continents don't have flags though either.
Yeah.
Or do you think we could call it Intercontinental and then still just do the flag of the nationality within the continent?
You can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
It's not real.
Yeah, that's true.
You can do that.
That's true.
There's no law. Yeah, I don't care. I think if they start calling it the IWGP UK title or something and start acting like it has different lineage.
Do you think this has something to do with him being at All In too, and then how he can come out with the UK title or whatever and get the pop?
I think they would pop for him the same as if.
Oh yeah, I mean I agree, but I think this adds to the presentation though.
I guess maybe.
Why it doesn't?
I think if Jericho wins.
I think if Jericho wins and calls it the Canadian title, I think we're onto something here.
I think if Jericho wins and then takes the UK title from him in Wembley, then yes, that adds to whatever the fuck their plan is from there. But otherwise, no, I don't think it really matters.
Hey guys, did you like that video? If so, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. You can also catch full episodes of the MonsterCast on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and Google Podcasts. And you can also catch us live every Sunday on Twitch. All links in the description below, along with some sweet merch from yours truly, the MonsterCast. Deuces.